A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Rebels ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Rainbow Warriors offense will start this game off with the football. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target over the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Sometimes people get lost, and they don't realize the down and distance, and 3rd and short. Most people are playing man covers. They're trying to get some pressure on that wide receiver, not give him a free release. Nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. Know the ball's coming out hot. Go and tackle him. Get him on the ground.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
So UNLV's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. The play-action fake. Under fire. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some...
There's some room. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man on the right. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do, the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Ready? 18, ready, go!
Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Quick strike complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got a little grass. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on first and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Tipton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Rice. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Ready, go!
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and and let's see what the decision is here. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Malone. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tipton. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door. 1st and goal.
They'll run the option. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Malone. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Malone. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Fires left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Malone.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Vegas!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fakes the grab. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 4 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Gamecocks with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Rice. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. On the move. It's Rice. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. on the option. He'll toss it. Finding some room. Picks up the first down. At 20. Touchdown, Hawaii. Great job by the back on the option.
And defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
They'll line up to go for two. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now on second down after the good first down run. Rides the back and leaves it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Lacey. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Snowed under by the defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grabbed behind the line. It's Virgil. Could not make his way to the corner. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Lacey. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Virgil. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. That's reeled in. It's Virgil. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running to Green.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Maybe some room here. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Lacey. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the back in motion. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stopped short of the 25. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Rushes on him. Quickly out to the tight end. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Running inside, it's Lacey. There's a little room there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The quick out. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to throw it again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got him. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
Deep shot for the end zone. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. So now it's second and long. Just keeps swinging it. On the move, he fires. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. From the red zone, it's Lacey. Could be it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Rice. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The run inside. It's Lacey. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, Alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Virgil. Knocked down for the tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Works the middle of the field. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Lacey. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it on the option. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this return. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got...
He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. King Athletics Complex in Honolulu. It's the UTEP Miners and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense comes onto the field first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because it
breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They'll run the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Oh, might have a chance. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now they'll try the right side.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets open down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Miners offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, at a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Newberry. Here comes the heat. working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quick release on the RPO. Makes the catch and he's free. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Miners will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Line 14.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's Wall.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to the well. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Newberry. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big.
Makes the grab in their space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running the red zone, it's Wall. There's a crease. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, UTEP! The running attack gets it done and produces 6.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he takes this from inside the 5. tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These teams putting up some early points. Oh, he's got some space. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Working that left side now. Fighting off the defender. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Running inside. Wall. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They give it to him again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Miners are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Wall. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. On the move. Maybe a crease. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miners!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Shakes off the defender. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the option. Now the toss. There's some room. Touchdown, Hawaii! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run on the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 78 yards down the field. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. Wide open spaces. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Miners in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Rice. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Tipton. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Gives it on the option. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, UTEP. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
And he made the extra point without problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pressure coming, and they got it.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Tipton. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tipton. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Hurricanes, who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Miners will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
And and they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. Then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now when it breaks into the open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Miners want to crank the tempo. In the red area, it's Wall. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Dropping back, it's Newberry. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Newberry. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Palmer. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third. Makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Touchdown, Miners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. On the option. Finding an escape route. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. This time he wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play.
Got it down the field. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come down. Go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Here's the pressure. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Finding some room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Wall. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Newberry. Here's a heat. Finds us back in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. And
There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, UTEP. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running inside, it's Palmer. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Miners want to move quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here comes the option. The pitch. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Runs through the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the Miners decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down and maybe the start of a long drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looking for room at the 25. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. This time he's got it. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense lining up quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Breaks the tackle. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.